Hello and welcome everybody. Today I wanted to do a proper introduction to this video because we're about to show you our vlog and stay at the famous Queen Mary in Long Beach, California. Known for its history and for its ghosts, there's a lot to see and do here and explore. We even took an EMF radar to see if some of these tales of these famous ghosts on board are actually there. Some of them include an engineer who was trapped and killed in the engine room, a lady seen dressed in white, children running around the ship, even in the first class pool, and the famous and most haunted room B340. So come with us on this adventure. At first, let's give you a little bit history about this amazing ship. On May 27, 1936, the RMS Queen Mary departed from Southampton, England, embarking on her maiden voyage as a transatlantic cruise liner. For 3 years after her maiden voyage, the Queen Mary was the grandest ocean liner in the world, carrying Hollywood celebrities like Elizabeth Taylor, Judy Garland, Walt Disney, Audrey Hepburn, Clark Gable, and even royalties like the Duke and Duchess of Windsor and dignitaries like Winston Churchill. As World War II started, the Queen Mary's transformation into a troop ship had begun. She was painted camouflage gray color and stripped of her luxurious amenities, dubbed the Grey Ghost because of her stealth and stark color. After the war, she was transformed back into a cruise ship until 1967 when she was docked permanently at the port of Long Beach, California. Since her retirement from sea as an active liner, the Queen Mary has never been more popular as an iconic Southern California attraction. So we just boarded the Queen Mary. We already checked into our hotel room, which I will show you a full room tour of that in a moment. But this is the sun deck of the Queen Mary. We just got on board right now to go walk around and look. This is not my first time on the Queen Mary. I have been here a few times before, but this is Jason's first time. So we're gonna see it through his eyes. What do you think of the ship so far?
It's beautiful. It's super beautiful. I love it. It throws you back in time. That's for sure.
It does. It feels like you definitely went back in time when you just boarded the ship. Like all of the wood paneling and everything. Take a look at the sun deck. It goes all the way down, which we're gonna walk and explore as much of the ship as possible. And yeah, we are spending the night here tonight. So stay tuned as we do a whole daytime historic, views of the ship and see if we see any ghosts. Hopefully not. I'm not out here looking for trouble, but we will see if we see anything, feel anything, hear anything, and keep you updated. But yeah, let's go take a tour of the ship. And here's the cabin tour now. So our room is here, M115. Got our Queen Mary hotel room key. This is, I believe, a deluxe stateroom with an entryway here with a closet, actually two closets. We've got some artwork. This is actually part of our room too. Bathrooms in there. That looks like another door for connecting rooms. Some coat hangers. And this is the room. This is really big. If you've ever been on cruise ships, a standard stateroom is way smaller than this. I want to say, I could be wrong, but I think that's Winston Churchill on board the Queen Mary because he used to travel on this ship a lot. But this deluxe room is really cool because it does have a lot of wood paneling, a lot of the original ventilation systems. You can see the bed is a little bit more modern. We did sit on the bed, and it does, even though it's a massive bed, it does feel like a, cheaper hotel room type of bed. Nothing too crazy. We've got our TV, and this looks like the old heater. They did say that there is no AC or heating in this room, or in any of the rooms actually, but the portholes do open up if you want fresh air. So this room's nice. You got some seating here. Of course, you got your classic amenities of an ice bucket. The waters are complimentary. It looks like, oh, this is cool. It looks like they give you a postcard. Oh my gosh, I love this. And yeah, there are lots of mirrors everywhere, as you can see. And your remote. It is very spacious, though. It is very spacious. The only thing I wish that there was a little bit more lighting. But other than that, like, let's see if I go to the corner here. It's a very nice room. It's a very, very spacious room. It's the entryway too throws me off because there's so much space up there as well. But let's see if I can open up these portholes and show you guys our view. Okay, so we got a harbor view, which is a view of downtown Long Beach. It doesn't look, I don't think you can actually close these all the way, but I can open it, get some fresh air. And you can see it is quite a lovely view at night. This is all going to be lit up. You can see the aquarium at the Pacific across the way. There's Shoreline Village on the left. There's some guys fishing out there in a little boat. And yeah, it's a really beautiful day today. Absolutely gorgeous. So for a tour of the bathroom, let's turn on the lights. There we go. We've got the shower and tub, very simple bathroom. Toilet with a very interesting flusher. And then you've got the mirror, sink, doors creaking open, the lights and towels, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this bathroom. Interesting though, all of the lights in the room look like this. So yeah, don't ask why I turned off the lights when I was in the bathroom by myself. I'm never gonna do that again. But the light switches work, and you can see the shower and knobs and everything. Yeah, bathroom tour. So one thing I'll say about the rooms, and this is actually a photo of the room that we stayed in, part of the room that we stayed in, is that they are very different from each other. We did book a deluxe stateroom, which most of the deluxe staterooms have a lot of wood panelings all over the walls, like you see in this picture. If you do get a standard stateroom, usually the walls are all white. Same type of beds, but a little bit different in size and style. Not all rooms are going to be the same, even if they're in the same category. So if you do book a deluxe stateroom, it might look different than this room. I've seen a couple videos online of people staying in the similar category, and the rooms are very different. So just a heads up, FYI, when you're booking, just keep in mind that you may not get an exact room that you see online or on their website. If you are very unhappy with the room, definitely let them know, but it kind of makes it fun and unique that all the rooms are a little bit different. So this was actually a really cool room on board that was free to walk through. It was the ship model room. They had a huge model of the Titanic. They had a couple of different Cunard ships. Some of them were just models, as you see right there in front, and some of them in the back were the big ones where you can kind of see like the inside and like where all the rooms look like. Look at the ship was cut in half so you can see how everything was laid out. And I'll definitely show you some of those videos right now. But enjoy, and if you ever come on board the ship, definitely check out this room. This was a really fun experience for sure. This is the Titanic. This is cool. Why I want this so badly in my house, I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with the Titanic. There's the wireless office. That looks like all of the probably first class staterooms. And then here are all these little bunks, I'm assuming is like second and third class. Welcome to the shipyard. This is the huge Lego model of the Queen Mary. I have heard that there is a little cat hidden and they change it every so often. So you gotta find it. Who will find it first? Jason or myself? Here we go, it's fun facts. There you go. It is 25 feet, 11 inches, weighs 604 pounds. It is 1/40th scale of the real one. Number of builder hours, 600. And this is, can you find the cat? Oh gosh, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. We are looking for the cat. If you guys see it first, GG's. GG's. I know last time I had to go around like 3 times. Oh, did I find it? I found it! I found it!
You had this side where it was.
Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Do you see it? This is really cool though, I'm not gonna lie. They even have a Lego of Winston Churchill. He is like all over this ship. This man, I tell ya. But yeah, this is really cool. Here we come on the Queen Mary. Come look for the cat. This section here used to be where the guests on board the Queen Mary would be able to book their next trip. So they had a travel agency on board. So while you were traveling across the Atlantic, you could come here, see one of the travel agents, and book your next cruise. They have a picture there, black and white, of what it looked like back in the day. It's cool. They just like recreated it here.
It was remodeled back in World War II, after World War II.
Oh, okay, after World War II. There it is, the Travel Bureau.
Yep.
As we were walking around the ship, we just found the isolation ward. I don't know why they make it so dark down here. Oh, actually, it looks brighter on the camera than it does in person. Maybe because my eyes are adjusting from outside. Oh yeah, here we go. So the isolation ward used to be used for when diseases would break out on the ship, people would be sick, it would be a way to isolate them. From what I read online, and I could be wrong, they actually didn't use it for those reasons. They used it to actually hold stowaways, so it kind of was like a prison. It was kind of to like keep some machinery. What? Oh, you stopped, and I was like, why? Do you see something? So there was a female and male ward, so like you would see here, they would keep people, they were sick. The nurses would stay in the room next door. Here's an example of one of the rooms. And then on the opposite side, they emptied it out because it's kind of like a historic little museum thing. But that would be where the men's side would be. This is the women's side as far as if I know. Now we did bring, I don't know how good it is. We brought an EMF reader. That's the only thing we have. So, trying to put it away from my phone unless you want to hold it. You have longer arms. Okay, it's green. It turned red for a second, but I don't think anything happened here, to be honest. Oh, sorry. Let me help if I show it. Yeah, it's just a very light green. Yeah, I don't think anything here. It'd probably be over in the engine room. I've heard door 13 and B340. But for now, I think we're good. We're safe. So what does an EMF reader do? Well, EMF stands for electric magnetic field. It's used to detect magnetic fields within a specific area or items. A lot of people use it for like appliances, electric wiring. It measures DC fields, man-made sources and stuff like in buildings and houses. But it is also known for ghost hunting. It's sometimes used to detect possible unexplained fluctuations in electromagnetic fields. And what you would do is you turn it on like so. There it is. Right now, oh, it's actually high, but that is also because I'm by my computer and my lights and everything like that. If you were to turn on your microwave, you will see it go all the way to red. When there's nothing around, it should be green. I think it's, oh yeah, the battery's a little low here, but you can see it. It's a very, very low green. You don't see the green actually on here because of my green screen, but it's green. So yeah, it's all fine. And then you can just turn it off by pushing the button again. So if you're walking around somewhere where there isn't a whole bunch of electricity, and you're holding this out and you do see it turn to yellow, orange, or red, that means there's very high electromagnetic fields in that area. So use it if you will. Now here is the engine room. It's going to be down these stairs here. Giant anchors. This is, to me, every time I've been here, is the like darkest area of the ship, which I don't like, but it also has a lot of really cool history. There are paths, as you can see. You just follow the paths and you'll get to the exit. So let's go. Here is a view of the engine room. It looks like nobody is here, but we just saw people walk down. I hope they were real people. I think they were.
I didn't see.
Stop it. I swear. Yeah, it's really quiet. I have seen pictures where you can have events here too. You can have private events. They'll put up like a bar and stuff. And lights. Just kind of strange, but yeah. Control panels. And lower we go. I haven't done this in so long. And this is not my first time, but it's Jason's. So he gets to explore the engine room. This is cool because you rarely get to see what engines room look like. Oh, those lights are new. They did not have those lights back then. It smells like an engine room, I guess, too. Turning gear, main thrust, I have no idea. Oh gosh. Okay, let's go. I don't know, it's just a long haul. So this is the self-guided tour on the Queen Mary. You don't have to pay for it. And it takes you all the way through the engine room. There are guided tours you can pay for that will explain different places where it's most known to be haunted and things like that. Or there is one of just all historic stuff. So if you just want to learn about the history of this beautiful ship, as well. You can definitely take those tours. But this is, yeah. You can see some of like these watertight containers. Look at how like the doors were like so short actually, compared to like normal doors now. Yeah, but if you see the doors, they were actually really small. Yeah. Please stay close near me. Escalator, I think those have always been closed. It says the exhibit continues, but okay, this is 13. This has been known to be one of the most spooky areas, so we're gonna test it out. Hopefully that's not the case. Okay, I was like, stay green. Please stay green. Please stay green. The floor just shook a little. I think that's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just wanted to check. I've heard things about that area. I'll tell you about it later. So we continue to make our way through here. Okay, so the reason I freaked out about talking about the story here at the watertight door number 13 was because I was just nervous if I talked about it, something would happen. Like, I wanted to say something, but I also didn't. So here's the story. During a routine water drill in 1966, was about an 18-year-old crew member got crushed in these doors, and people have seen him dressed in blue coveralls just walking around, disappearing by the door here and there. People have always felt a lot of weird things happen around this door, so I was very hesitant, like, wanting to speak about it there. I'm one that like I want to like dip my toes in like the ghost hunting, but also like I don't want to like call and ask for spirits. I kind of just want to like see what I see, and if it happens, it happens, and that's it. But yeah, this is one of the most haunted spots on the ship, is in the engine room, and it is the door number 13 specifically. So this is cool. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the ship, and to some it might be really creepy. Oh, they don't have the lights on in it. So, oh my gosh, it smells like the ocean. It's hard to see it. Oh, you can't see it. I'm scared to put my phone over. This is actually one of the propellers on the ship. You can see it down below. It's weird. It looks so much brighter on my phone than it does in person. People throw pennies in there too all the time. Kind of see a couple of things. But yeah, you can walk around. It's an actual enclosure that they built. Let it focus. There we go. Enclosure that they built on the outside of the ship, where you can walk around and then look down below to see the propellers. I always thought this was super cool. These are the old elevators. Some of them do function, though I've heard they get stuck a lot. And, oh, is this where the pool is? Oh, yes. This is one of the most haunted spots on the ship. The tours don't even go in here anymore because the ground and stuff is unstable, so they are trying to renovate it so they can get tourists to come in here again. But they have had a lot of ghost sightings here. A little girl named Jackie. I think there's 2 women, one in the 30s and one in his 60s, like swimwear, who walks around. They say sometimes you can see like wet footprints and stuff around the area still. But there's no water in there. I think that's a light effect. But there are pictures. Ooh, can I get higher? Though we can't go inside, I'm going to try to see if we... Okay, it went down. Oh. Yeah, it starts high and then it always goes down. Sorry, I'm trying to tap it. No, it went yellow for a hot minute. But no, pretty much green. Yeah. But there's the pool. That's, I believe, the first class pool. They also had a second class pool as well, and both were very popular. Back here, it's not open right now, but there are two big doors. It leads to the Queen Mary buffet, one of the best buffets ever. All you can drink champagne brunch if you want to add that on. And I'm telling you, the food is amazing. It's in the Grand Salon, which is kind of like their big ballroom. But back up the stairs we go. One of the most haunted rooms on the ship is B340, which I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's there. They put the sign back up. Oh God. This is the one thing I didn't want to do, but I know I have to do. Oh, I just thought I heard the doorknob move. They have a window now, you can look in there. I don't want to look. This is the last place we're probably going to check before we just enjoy the ship. It always starts red, so I'm not nervous. Okay. I'm just going to peek. Don't want any trouble. There's B340. You don't see the bedroom. I think the bedroom is... Peek in here. The bedroom is on the other side of the wall. Curtains are moving, but that's because the porthole's open. I'm trying to make it look scary. And it is still green. This is, I think, to the actual bedroom. I think both doors are. They used to rent this room out and then they stopped. But yeah, that's it. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. Here's a little plaque too. The Hauntings of B340. So, side note, I just looked this up. So I knew this was in the top 10 haunted places from Time magazine. I didn't realize it was the top 10 places in the world. Full lists include the Amityville House, Eastern State Penitentiary, Edinburgh Castle, Gettysburg Battlefield, the Myrtles Plantation, the Queen Mary, the Tower of London, the Whaley, if I'm saying that correctly, the Whaley House, the White House, and the Winchester House. So there you go, the top 10 places in the world. Time magazine deemed the most haunted, and Queen Mary is one of them. Alright, enough ghost hunting for tonight. At least for now. We're just gonna take a break. We got some complimentary champagne. Cheers. And we're gonna listen to the piano player, just kind of relax, wander around a little bit more until dinner at 6 at the Promenade Cafe, and then we'll see where the evening takes us. So this is the promenade deck. So this wraps around the ship as well and is all covered. So when the ship would make transatlantic crossings, then the passengers would be covered from the elements. Now, of course, they've turned it into an area where you can access the restaurants, coffee shops, things like that, but it is still absolutely beautiful. The shops have a lot of really cool things. There's adorable bears, clothes, keychains. There are whiskey glasses. Shot glasses, flasks. I did just buy a patch because I collect patches. So there's 3 shops. There's this one that we were just in. There is this middle one. This used to be a shop as well. Now I think it's more of a lot of like historical artifacts, but they used to have a lot of like lavender and soaps and things in here back, I remember. And then we have the Portside Marketplace. This one has a lot of Queen Mary's stuff too. They also had board games we saw in here, more clothes, more bears. Show you, they have this little version of the guy, little stress balls, t-shirts, collectible spoons, coins, jewelry, quite a few things. So, in case you want to work out, just kidding. This is this is the old workouts that they had back in the day. But this is the gym, which I think is so cool because they have the old exercise equipment here, but they have the new exercise equipment. So if you are a paying hotel guest, you can use the modern exercise equipment as Club Edition here. They've got TVs, treadmills with YouTube on it. Oh, wow, yeah, youtube.com. That's cool. I like that. Connect your iPhone. But yeah, I love that they also include the the more historical workout equipment as well. Historical elevator.
Nice way of saying old.
Just kidding. This is not the Twilight Zone. It's not copyrighted, but you could go down more.
Hopefully there's no more people again.
Mystery stairs. Let's go. Oh gosh, there's people coughing. Oh, I think these should just go to all the ice buckets. Something interesting about these halls is you can kind of see that they curve down and then up. It's a special design of these ships, and if you look at some of the doors, you'll see that curvature as well. But yeah, it's very interesting. So we're about to have dinner. We have reservations for the Promenade Cafe with beautiful views of the harbor. Just waiting to be seated, and we'll see what dinner's like here. So for dinner, we decided to get an appetizer to share, which was the spinach artichoke dip. And then we both decided to get the fish and chips. So we got our own plate of that, which was absolutely amazing. It actually came with 4 things of the fish, but you only see 3 because I already started eating. And these potatoes were amazing. Back on the sun deck, it is sunset. Ooh, it looks like sunset's gonna be over there. We can walk around really quick.
We walked to that end.
That end? Okay. Yeah, it is a little chilly, but nice. Still good weather. No rain, no sprinkles. Is our car still there?
Yeah.
Ignore the crazy hair, it's just windy. We just finished dinner at the Promenade Cafe, which was absolutely delicious. The portions are great, right?
Yeah. Food was amazing. The portions were outrageously big.
Yeah, we could have shared the fish and chips. But we got that and the spinach artichoke, which I will show you guys. If not before this part, after this part, you will see it. But it was really, really good. And now we're just gonna go watch the sunset, then go to the observation bar and just enjoy the ship at night. So let's go. Huzzah! We found the steps to the front of the ship. The bow, if you will. Because I'm a professional. Oh, that's creepy. Wait, what's in there? I'm too short to see. Do I want to even look? Oh. It's weird because I can't see it with my naked eye, but I could see it with the camera. It's just an empty room. Is that a piano?
I think so. There's books.
Oh, it is an old piano
like
and
a
books.
bookshelf.
Yeah, there's a piano. Okay, well there's a room. Interesting, interesting. We are gonna go away from there.
These are the new floors.
Alright, here we go. Sunset. It's happening. This is gonna be actually the furthest you're allowed to go up to the ship. Sorry folks, you can't go all the way to the tippity top and have your Titanic moment here. That is the observation bar, which we're gonna go check out in a minute again. It's fire away. It's a really nice evening. I've actually, being out here this late is kind of nice. Usually when I've come to the Queen Mary, we leave by like 3 or 4 p.m. So being able, this is the parking lot area. That's actually the Carnival cruise ship terminal. There was a ship there, it's gone now. And then you get the Port of Long Beach on the other side. Let's see if we can get closer. Where you can see the Long Beach Convention Center, the Aquarium of the Pacific, Shoreline Village. We did go there earlier this morning to have lunch. And it's really cute. They have a lighthouse, a lot of shopping. You can rent bikes. So if you've never been to Long Beach Shoreline Village, it's actually this whole little area there. Tons of adorable places to eat and drink and shop. It's the observation bar. This will be like disco tonight, apparently. Just left the observation bar, and now you can start to see the city of Long Beach light up at night. It is really pretty. There's a Ferris wheel in the back. That bridge was lit up all like green and blue. It is such a lovely evening now, and it just goes all the way around. There's even a boat like out there. There's music bumping. Walking back to the room at the end of the night, I wanted to record the hallways one more time because they're really beautiful. And then while I was editing, I noticed something very strange at the end of the hall. There. Do you see it? Do you think it's a person? Or do you think it's something else? Let me know. Good morning from the Queen Mary. We survived a night, and I will gladly say that room M115 is not haunted. At least we didn't experience anything creepy. But it is early. The hallways are still empty. They definitely give off an eerie vibe. I think that's what best describes it, as a very eerie vibe to the place. But not scary. We didn't have anything like pull the sheets off of us, or like tap us on the shoulder, or feel like a cold breath down our neck, or pull my hair or anything like that. I didn't physically see anything this whole time on the ship. I just had moments where I was kind of like creeped out walking through things, but never absolutely scared. It's actually quite a beautiful ship, and the history on here is absolutely amazing. But would you guys stay on here? Would that be something you would do? Or any kind of like haunted hotel, or is that something as a no-go for you? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. But yeah, like it's really quiet. But have a good day. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure, and see you on the next one. Bye.